Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are going to be setting up every dollar for August. I will be using my August monthly budget to input into every dollar. This just kind of validates that my math is correct. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are having a super fantastic day. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my planner while I set this up. Let's get out of this little doodad. And let's make a copy of July for my August budget. And also, y'all, today is Tuesday. I found out yesterday that we will it's like what the heck is going on, right? I found out yesterday. I had to go use my own feelers on the word on the curb. My little young gossiper, he don't know what he's doing, y'all. I don't know where he got his dates from. But the payout date is supposed to be the 28th. And we're supposed to be able to see the amounts, or the managers can confirm the amounts on Friday. We'll see. We'll see. Because right now, I told my manager, all I want to know is, do I have $3,444? That's all I want. I know for sure I got more than enough to pay off S13 at that point. That's all I want to know. I ain't asking for much, right? But anywho, but yeah, my little buddy, he got the 20th. I think I don't know. I don't know because I don't know who he heard it from. He's a good guy, good little guy. So what I'm doing now in the income section, when it makes a copy, because I'm salary, my income doesn't really fluctuate from a full-time job. So I'm changing the savings from my cash envelopes to say from July, which is the current month, and I want it to be $65 because that's the goal for July. The rent for my sons is $400, and there's no bonus in August. But yeah, I was kind of um like wondering why they would hold it for an extra 10 days because that's out of the ordinary. We normally get those by the 18th. But anywho, oh, and I need to add in Google AdSense, so I'm going to put $100 here. Not really mad, just want to make sure that I have what I need to pay off that loan. But that's so close to the end of the month because I'm already doing other things. So it's really inconvenient. 125 for my insurance. And so this savings area, this is savings and seeking funds. So my emergency fund is there. Christmas and gifts fund is there. Subscriptions, haven't put anything in there this year. Clothing, haven't put anything in there this year. My cushion, which is always maintained, I try to. If my bills, if I don't have a lot of overflow, I don't have that much in there now. So you can see my cushion is 174. Um, Medical, my quarterly taxes and stuff like that. And so I do have something going to the quarterly taxes, which is $30. But yeah, I had when I first started budgeting, and I used to do the monthly budget, which I used to use the Dave Ramsey form. I think it's the monthly cash flow plan. I used to get this wrong. And so I would think it's right on paper, but then I would plug it in here and the numbers would be off. And so it was just another way to validate what I was doing. So my car maintenance is going to be 75. But yeah, but this time, okay, so let me tell you how I know that this is good information. I asked the manager, not my manager because he doesn't know, but my old manager used to manage the HRDSS group, and that's where I started under him. And so we supported HR and pay actions and stuff like that. And so we used to write the code. So that's how I was like, I'm just gonna ask homeboy over here. And one of my coworkers walked up, and of course he comes over there, starts yelling, "B better have my money." It's like, what the world? Can't make that up. So you can see now I'm over budget by 2754.99. The section that I just went through while I was just bumping my gums was my housing, which is my utilities, mobile phone, internet, and my rent. If you don't know, my goal has always been to try to live off one of my checks, keep my expenses as low as I possibly can, get my income as high as I can. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's a struggle. That's why I work all the time. So 375 for groceries. YouTube is my way of getting away from work. I get to do this and be at home at the same time. Household is 50, laundry is 45. My personal money is going to be $100. I call it my pocket money, but that's the same thing as my personal, and my kids' savings. That's 120. Now, I was asked one time, why don't I just take the difference in rent from the boys? It's because that money goes into their savings. There's only one savings account I can actually get to, and I just rather not. Not like they won't, cuss me out or anything, but I just rather them do the transaction. Just pay your rent, pay your cell phone. Because if I didn't live here, they have to do it, right? So my health insurance is $28. Auto insurance, I can get rid of this line because now I'm doing it every 6 months. So woohoo! First time in my entire life. I should have left that zero instead of just removing it out. Dang it. I'm gonna put it back up on here. I'm gonna just leave it zero until it comes due, right? Get your letters. I'm gonna do that instead of deleting the whole category out. Because just like the renter's insurance, it's going to come back, but it's just going to be at a certain point in time. So identity theft is $7. This quarterly taxes line is different than the savings. This is when I actually pay it out to Department of Treasury or the IRS or somebody. All right, so let's see. I need to change this from 5982.92 to 3247.92. And let's see. I did it. Every dollar budget. um, but yeah. And so you see that now that I got my debt selected here, you see that this box opens up and you can set like due dates in here and some details about your debt. You can put like your starting balance in here and your minimum payment. And you can see they put a little note in here that tells me no jumping ahead. You can only modify this balance once the month begins. You can't do anything um, before that month starts. So that's how every dollar works. And I can also click down here on this little kite and I can see my August last year. So let's get it on the income 5909.92. And then so we'll click on that. And I just want to give you a frame of reference so that way you can see the difference. And so you can see last year, um, and this is actually my actuals because I actually reconciled that month. It was 5652.54. So you can see what was going on last year. And I find that my expenses tend to stay pretty much similar year over year versus one month to the next month. I'm pretty right on if I compare August to August versus July to August because I have a birthday in July, don't have one in August. I got maybe a bonus, don't have one in August. Like things like that are factors. Um, but that's the whole shebang. So I'm just clicking to get myself back to August of 2021. But yeah, I tend to work a little bit early in mine. I like to have my stuff set up. I like to see where I'm going. If I need to course correct on something, this is the time that I can change my spending with my cash envelopes because I know your girl be having problems. So my debt, you can see that I am scheduled to pay about 55% of my income to debt. And the goal has always been 50. I wanted to just have 50% going to debt because that was like, to me, very aggressive and paying off my student loan debt and paying all my debt off because I had so much. But yeah, that's how the whole little thing works together. I like a monthly budget and I also like a paycheck budget. My monthly is more of a projection, not set in stone, still movable, but I know where the money is. I know if something changes, where to move it. And then by the time I get paycheck number one, I'm filling it out and I'm making the adjustments on paper to the paycheck number one. And then I'll come back on paper and fill this out just for historical purposes because I do go back and look at stuff and see. And sometimes I may look on every dollar, and other times I may look on paper. Typically, I always check my paper. I'm not a real, even though I used to do web application development, I prefer paper. It's like, give me a book that I can touch versus one that's online. I don't like reading off my Kindle and stuff. I don't like it, but I like to touch paper. I like to smell paper. It's a whole little thing. But yeah, so thank y'all very much. But yeah, I'm so sorry that I did not get my bonus because I was really hoping that I would be able to combine the videos with the YouTube earnings so I wouldn't have so many videos. It's like, okay, I just want to combine these things. I just want to shortcut it. Why won't they cooperate? I wish I could just make everybody do what I want. But that ain't possible, right? So, but thank y'all so much for watching. But we're going to get my money. They're going to get my money. I'm just kidding. Well, they're going to pay me. It is what it is. But hopefully I will know Friday or Monday. I'm going to wait on Monday to check and make sure I just want to know I got to $3,444. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I know I need $3,441. But that extra $3 to me is just a little cushion because it's like, oh, yeah, let's reach out and touch someone with that. But yeah, that's all I want to know. I just want to validate it. It'll mean something more than my projections and stuff like that. Yes, I did math, but I can't explain it. But we got an every dollar budget. I'm going to start rambling, and y'all have a super fantastic Thursday. I will talk to you guys again on Saturday when I do my week 3 check-in for my cash envelopes. I did better, y'all. I did better. Ooh, birthdays for the boys. They always mess me up. But yes, I will talk to y'all again on Saturday, and y'all have a super fantastic day. Bye.